Manchester United 0, Chelsea 0, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't know how to feel about this result. The Southampton result was bad, in the sense that we drew 1-1, but we could live with it if we won today. And today there was no win. So now all of a sudden it's 2 points out of 6. We would have been better off winning one and losing one. Let's get into the match review. Yes, Bratucci, how are you guys doing today? That was a slogfest. It was high intensity, high drama, annoying referee. It had all the equations but the goals, and it was frustrating. But before we get started, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Look, we need to stay positive, alright? So help a brother out. But let's get into the match review with the team news, and let's get into it. The team news came out. There was meltdown on my TL. Absolute meltdown. And I don't understand why, guys. There was 3 changes. Ziyech came in, Kante came in, Ben Chilwell came in. For me though, I don't see the issue with that. You have a big squad, right? When you have 18 to 20 players in your squad, the realistic option is to rotate. You have to rotate. There are too many games. We've got a game on Thursday, a game on the weekend, then again Champions League. You can't keep playing the same players. And what are we moaning about? Alonso not playing. Alonso and Ben Chilwell, it's the same thing. Ziyech, a lot of you were complaining that Ziyech isn't playing. He's got an opportunity today. And yeah, it is what it is. This is the lineup. For me personally, it's not far away from what I predicted. Timo was dropped, but we moved. Let's get into the 6 things you need to know. The first one, penned it right now. Number 1, United's approach low-key surprised me, high-key was irritating. For example, they held a high line and they were asking us to get pressed and we were inviting them on. The midfield battle was niggly. The ref was annoying. Everything he was blowing in the first half for. Every challenge he was blowing up as a yellow card, yellow card, yellow card without giving it. Literally, I thought there was going to be yellow cards all over again. But it was just foul, 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 foul. The game's rhythm was disrupted. And that's what really annoyed me, because neither team could grasp the game by the scruff of the neck. And it frustrates you because, in essence, you want us to take control of the game. But you can't when the game's getting broken up. Manchester United loved that. They absolutely adored it. There was no pacing behind with their high line because they tried to put the press on. And all of a sudden, it's just like, what was happening here? And it's just frustrating to watch. We didn't help ourselves though. Number 2, the end product is poor. We are so poor in the final third. It's frustrating because the talent is there and I can't understand what is going on. Because if you actually think about it, right? Hakim is very skillful and started the game well. He was extravagant, elaborate, good passing, energetic, but then he faded away. Cute 1-2 touches. Mason Mount, brilliant until the final third. The run that he took, where he ripped one man, runs away from McTominay, chops him again. I'm like, bang it. Why did he take so long and then release it? It's always the wrong decision from the 2 behind the striker. Giroud was invisible and all of a sudden, it didn't change. It didn't change because you start asking yourself the question. You're like, is this a personal issue? Because nothing changed when Pulisic came on. Nothing changed when Werner came on. The creativity was just missing. Something is going wrong in that final third because we are so well drilled. We are so disciplined at the back. But yet we can't put the ball in the back of the net. And the issue is we won't win games if we don't put the ball in the back of the net. Like, I'm sorry, I ain't no Einstein, but I know that's the case. But enough with the negativity. Here's some positivity. Christensen and Rudiger have really stepped up and really impressed me. We're going to start with Rudiger. Rudiger's passing today was phenomenal. Rudiger's manhandling of Greenwood, of James, was phenomenal. He bullied them. He physically imposed himself at will against them, hacked one of them one time, quickly just to let them know where they are. He won great run in the first half, very good with his distribution of switching the play. It was nice and neat and tidy. Christensen's looking like a completely different player. He literally is looking like a different player. He's looking like the Christensen that we were all talking about when he was coming out of the youth academy. He's looking like the player that he was under Conte for that first season before those few mistakes. But other than that, like, they were impeccable. These clean sheets are racking up. Mendy as well in goal. The defense is on point. Is it because we're sacrificing our attacking intent? I don't think so, because the chances are there. We're just not converting. Otherwise, it's defensively phenomenal. Number 4, Kante and Kova bossed that midfield in my opinion today. They bossed it in the sense that they were put into a challenging battle. They were in a fight. They were outnumbered in that midfield with Bruno, Fred and McTominay, but they didn't lose. Literally, Kante was on Bruno like a bad rash. Anywhere Bruno went, Bruno can go to in bed with his wife today, Kante will be there. He will follow them everywhere. There was nowhere. Bruno was losing his cool and you could see Bruno was getting actively frustrated. Kante was on him. And this is a good examination of what we're going to see against Atletico Madrid. The only critical aspect is the end quality of the passing. We lose a little bit of something when Jorginho is not there, but at the same time we make up the intensity, the aggression, the absolute phenomenal ability to win the ball at a rapid rate that Kante offers. It's frustrating, but I'm not gonna lie to you, the midfield two bossed it. They literally won that midfield too. Fred and McTominay will come off that pitch being disappointed. Man United are going to leave happy, don't get me wrong, but they lost that midfield battle today. Can we stop overreacting every time Callum Hudson-Odoi gets taken off? Number 5, I have had it up to here. Everyone was panicking, everyone was abusing the manager on the timeline, everyone was frustrated. He doesn't know what he's doing. Oh my god, how's Hudson-Odoi coming up inside just staying on? Oh my god, don't... Be quiet, be quiet. Evidently, Tuchel's not a stupid man. He likes Hudson-Odoi. Hudson wouldn't start every game apart from 1 or 2 since he's been in, if he didn't like him. He was injured. You saw he was limping. Even he couldn't end up sitting at the back. He had to go in. It's because he's injured. That's why he was taken off. He played well in the first half, you know. Callum put the ball on Giroud's head and he missed it by a centimetre. He was on Tammy time there. On Tammy time. Literally. I'm not going to lie to you. Another day we scored at. Then there was the chance with Timo Werner that James almost put on his head. It's frustrating when looking back at it. 0-0 is such a frustrating result. I told you lot yesterday, maybe 0-0 1-1. I said it, I called it straight away. I tried to convince myself today. I tried to be gassed. I was like, yeah, you know, bro, these lot, Man United are killers of big games, bro. They murder games, absolutely murder them. Finally, the last point is overall, this is a bad point because I'm looking at this realistically and I'm looking at this objectively. Yes, Leicester dropped points. Yes, they lost. Yes, West Ham lost. We picked up 1 point and closed the gap on them. The problem is Liverpool play later today and the likelihood is they're going to win. And the likelihood is that Spurs are going to win their game in hand. And all of a sudden, they're right behind us. And it's so frustrating. Everton as well. It's so tight. We had to win today to suck Manchester United back in. So it's 3 spots and not 2. But now, Manchester United have got a nice cushion away from us. They've got an even nicer cushion from 5th place. And the math ain't mathing. Like, we're literally going to have to start picking up some results. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. If at the start of those 5 games, you lot told me, oh, look, Southampton, we're going to get a draw. Atletico will win. And we'll draw against Manchester United at home. I wouldn't be too upset. So I can't be too upset now and being, oh my god, this is bad, because I don't expect much from this team this year. That's the thing, I don't expect much. We're either fantastic or bloody terrible. Like, there's no in the middle. Today, like, that's what I can say. It's very hard for me to right now give you guys a detailed analysis, right? Because it is frustrating. Tomorrow, Kai and I from No Filter Football will be giving a live stream at 9 o'clock. It's a weekly episodic TV show now. So you guys best be tuning in and supporting that. And we're going to be going into detail about the game. We're going to talk about how we felt. It's going to be an hour long. We're going to have Miz from the other side of the coin join us. And we're going to talk. And I want to hear your opinions. So tune in, give me your opinions, and I want to hear it. So hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm sorry I'm not here in a celebratory mood because Chelsea didn't give us much to celebrate today. Great clean sheet, decent performance overall, but it should have been better in it. This is Kavkas view. Let's hit 200 likes. It really goes a long way. Really does, I promise you. So help a brother out. Peace out. I'm out. Bye.